Welcome back, you internet John Wicks. Glock 17 Gen 5 non-MOS is clear, still clear. Is that clear? Yes, it is. Stock Glock trigger. Resets. Would this Glock 17 make a better home defense gun than the FNX 45? Would it make a better nightstand gun than the FNX 45? The 17, so far, it shoots smoothly, it shoots reliably. It'll take 19X mags, it'll take 19X's backstraps. It will perfectly accommodate this Streamlight TLR1 HL, which came directly from my FNX 45. And the sizes, very similar, very similar sized firearms. So why would one change from an FNX 45 to a Glock 17? So here's, flashlight negligent discharge. I'll leave that in there. So why would I want to change? So here's what I've noticed. The majority of my practicing and dry firing of lately has been with two firearms. The Glock 43X MOS and the Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS. As of recently, those have been my go-to firearms. When I hear something go bump in the night and I'm at the house, instead of grabbing the FNX 45, I've been grabbing the 43X, or I've been grabbing the 19. Just strange. And I've come to realize it's because the 43X and the 19 are what I've been using the most as far as handguns go. I've been using the Glocks so much more than the other stuff that this, whenever I pick this up, it feels almost foreign now. Shooting it, it shoots just fine. I should probably clear this. Alright, I might as well. YouTube's gonna flag me. Ooh, gotcha. Big boy 45. Big boy 45 is clear, still clear, and definitely clear. Safety off. Single action. Boom. Double action. Boom. I forgot about that. It's been so long since I've used this. I forget I can continuously just keep going. While with the Glocks, I can't do that for dry fire. I have to rack it every time. Advantages of the hammer fired. That just goes to prove how little I've been using this or practicing with it compared to the Glocks. Shooting it, still fun. Very fun. The only benefits to me keeping this as the nightstand gun is that it's chambered in 45, man. I mean, 45 over 9, it's, no argument there. What's better? Now, because I don't train or practice enough with that FNX 45, it would be a shame when the time comes where I need it for an emergency, went to use it in said emergency, attempted to squeeze trigger in said emergency, and click, nothing happens. Why? Because I would most likely forget to disengage the manual safety before I engage the assailant. That's why. So yeah, that's why I'm thinking I may need to switch this to my nightstand gun. Good old 17 plus 1, or maybe 19 plus 1. Glock 17. Realistically, we all know what the answer should be, right? Get a Glock 21. It gives me the best of both worlds. Gives me a full-sized bedside gun chambered in 45, and it's a Glock. That is the correct answer. But chime in below. Give us your thoughts and opinions. What do you think? Would this make an excellent nightstand gun? Should I upgrade it to a Glock 21 just for that 45 ACP? Or should I stick with a good old classy FNX 45? You know, and just leave it in its place with the safety off. That's always an option. Anyway, let's check out your guys' comments, shall we? Alright, zoom it in. Gun stays in frame because it's a firearms related video. Only makes sense. Comments will be from first firearm purchase. Mistakes were made. First comment came from Sidewalk Talk. He says, nice video, bro. Good information as usual. Do you have any videos on how to clean your gun properly? Like what to touch and what not to touch on the inside while cleaning, and how often you clean your everyday carry. Surprisingly, I do not have any videos on that. I could throw it up. It'd be pretty easy content. As for how often I clean them though, 9 out of 10 times. I don't want to say every time because I would be lying. 9 out of 10 times I clean them after each range trip. If it's not immediately after each range trip, it's still within a few days time frame of getting back from the range. I may have to do a gun cleaning video. I don't know. Let's see. Next comment came from Blockamal. Alright. Blockamal said, the ammo you're thinking about is PMC bronze. Anyways, mixing up 9mm with 30 super carry is crazy. Yeah, that is nuts to get those confused. The ammo it was Blazer. Yeah, it was Blazer. You know, brown, gold, brown, whatever. That's all I bought back then. Next comment came from Magus Lascivious. Man, where the hell have you been, guy? Long-time viewer. He said mistake number 1 was getting the 43X instead of the 48. I may have to get me a 48 eventually to test the waters. Let's see. He said, I think I've got the same Blazer. I also have a bunch of aluminum shit from back during the day. Wait. A bunch of aluminum shit from back during the ammo shortage. See, I always hear people talk about the ammo shortage days of like COVID and all this junk. When all that stuff was popping off, I was in Egypt for 13 months, so it meant nothing to me. None of this stuff mattered to me, but it's interesting hearing the people talk about it though. He says, it shoots so bad. Oh man. He said it shoots so bad in my good stuff, but my brother's TH9 shoots it fantastic. Go figure. Yeah, ain't that some shit? It's like the firearm you expect that would not run that ammo. It runs it perfectly. He said 30 super carry is awesome. Shame there are more guns that fire it. 30 super carry is on par with 9mm, but you can carry more in a magazine. It's pretty new and would be an amazing thing, but no tool producers have picked up on it outside of Smith & Wesson and High Point. High Point of all people, go figure. I'd build out a PCC in 30 super carry if there were good magazines for it. Well, there you have it, man. The Magus is a huge fan of 30 super carry, surprisingly. Because I don't know much about it, I'm not familiar with it. I don't know why it's not a thing, why it's not as popular. I mean, 380 seems pretty popular, and 22 seem popular, and that 30 super carry seems like it would fit in perfectly between 9 and 380. Yeah, seems like it would be a good little thing to get into. But it seems to get less love than the 5.7s. Next, is this the last one? Nope, it's not the last one. Disastrous Effects said, mistakes will be made, and I will make them. I like FDE, just one shade of it, please. Man, Disastrous Effect, man, I'm telling you, I likes me some FDE in multiple tones of peanut butter and baby poop doo-doo brown. They're just so pretty to me, though. They're so very, very pretty. It's on camera, so I might as well show. It's clear. Whoa. Whoa, camera can't focus. It's not focusing because I'm zoomed in and it shows the screen at the same time. Hide the screen, hide the screen, hide the screen. Yeah. It's clear. Zoom back in. FDE, it's funny because he's got the multiple shades of the FN reflex. Nola Gospel Trek said, haha, 30 super carry. Last time I saw it was on the discount rack at Academy. Believe it or not, that's actually where I found that shit, at Academy. It was not on the discount rack at the time, but it was just sitting there mixed in with all the other junk. I was like, oh, sweet, there it is. Blazer 9mm. I grabbed it, walked out. Didn't even pay attention. And last but not least, Hans Gruber said, my first was the XD9. It was a mistake. I'm not gonna lie, Gruber, I'm not a fan of the XD9s. They're a weird, oddly shaped chunky boy. He said, the salesman was trying to talk me into SSP7, but I didn't buy it because at the... Damn it. Message. But I didn't buy it because at the time I thought $750 for a single stack pistol was insane. Kick myself each time I think about it. About eight months later, sold the XD9 for a Glock 19. The P7 was long gone. Yo, you taught me something new. One, that P7 was an HK, I think it was. I looked it up just to verify so I could understand what you're talking about. The price differences now compared to back then, yes, they have risen substantially, so I can understand why you'd probably be kicking yourself. That sucks. But hey, on the bright side, you did get a Glock 19 out of it, so can't go wrong with a Glock 19, man. That's for damn sure. That was the last comment from Hans Gruber. Appreciate you all watching, chiming in. Once again, until next time, peace and chicken grease. Pew, pew, pew.